Hey friend, it's February and we've just passed Valentine's Day. Now I don't know about you, but when I think about Valentine's Day, I just know it's a very difficult holiday to get through, especially if we've lost a loved one. And no, that's no matter if it's a child, a parent, or a spouse. Valentine's Day is about love, and we might be missing them and feel deep pain right now, and I get that. Because I remember Valentine's Day of 2014. It was just 2 weeks after we laid Zoe to rest, and I was struggling both with the holiday being about love and Zoe not being alive. It was a really interesting place to be in, but the grief was overwhelming. That's all I knew. But that day I went and bought a long stem rose and I drove over to the cemetery, and I remember my heart was just racing as I was driving down to where she was. But I got out of the car and I stuck the rose in the snow, and I just stood there trying to find some words to say to her, to tell her how much that I loved her, even now. But all I could do was cry because I was just missing her so much. And I don't even know how long I was there. It was cold and I just wanted to do something. But I really wanted Zoe to give me permission to grieve because I didn't believe I deserved that. And it was an interesting position to be in because there was absolutely no way that I was going to get that permission from her at this point. But as the next few weeks went by, I had several conversations with Zoe's friends, but what struck me was that none of them were seeking permission to grieve. In fact, they were just doing it. They were focused on what we had gained by Zoe being in our lives, not what we had lost. And man, was that powerful. And that gave me new energy to keep going. And so I began to accept that I couldn't turn the clock back or fix this as hard as it was. And I had to forgive myself, but I had to forgive Zoe too. And then I decided that if I was going to need permission to grieve fully, it was going to have to come from no one else but me. Now, I shared this framework with Zoe's friends, and it gave them new energy to carry on as well. And so by applying this strategy of permission to grieve, it can change how you approach this journey as well. And I have learned so much about the power of love in this process, and it all began on Valentine's Day in 2014. I know now that love never dies. It actually transforms into something that's powerful, even in grief. And I love Zoe as much as I did the day she was born. But if you're struggling with the recent loss of a loved one and you're wrestling with giving yourself permission to grieve, no matter when it happened, then we should talk. You don't have to do this alone. Let's walk together. Hey, I really hope that this video message has helped you to take one more step forward on this journey, because I know that none of this is easy for you. Navigating grief is one of the hardest things that we will have to endure, and I'm proud of you for watching videos just like this because it tells me that you are wanting to find a path forward towards feeling better, or at least you're looking for a mindset shift to help you if you're stuck right now. But no matter what your reason is for being here, the more that you do fight for your better days, the better chance you have of reaching them. And so if this video did help you, please let me know in a comment below. Tell me what's working. Tell me what's not working. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please be sure to click the subscribe button below. And I'm going to continue to come in here to provide expert grief tips, as well as to provide suggestions for other resources to help you on this journey, podcast episodes, and also free grief support tools that you can apply immediately to your day. I'm really grateful for you being here. I'm your guide, Eric Hodgson, so let's continue to walk together.